All right, Don, it's time for some show and tell. What's this first picture here?
That's when when the Medal of Honor people had their convention here in Denver a couple of years ago. Clint Eastwood had just finished making Flags of Our Fathers film on for Ewo, and also letters to whatever that one was. I can't remember the name of it. Letters to.
I can't think of it either.
From the Japanese point of view is
Right.
where it was from. And that's Clint here. He was in the middle there, and he,
So that's you there, right?
yes,
And then that's Clint.
yes. And he called down here and talked to this committee here and said, I want 6 Iwo Jima Marines to be my guests when I get back there. And so I was one of the ones chosen to be his guest, and that was a fun time. He was just like he was in that film. Get off my lawn. One big old guy at the close of the meeting, when he spoke, we were sitting back at a table after a banquet. He said, you guys sit back there in the back, and I'm going to get through, and the moment I get done, I'm going to turn back and sit with you, and we're going to have our last visit here. And he sent a lady back and said, because when he got done, the crowd just all moved forward to him, and he couldn't even make his way through there. So he sent this lady back, and she said, he wants you to come up to the edge of the crowd out here, and he'll work his way out. So he was working his way out, and this one great big old guy with a foghorn voice, he was getting impatient standing up there and wanting to get up there and get old Clint's autograph. And old Clint, he talked to him just like that, get off my lawn. He said, take it easy, buddy. I want to get to these Marines first. Well, he said it in his way, and it was funny. That guy, he looked like he was embarrassed and everything else. But
Yeah.
old Clint, he was cutting it off there.
All right, what else do we have here? So tell us about, first, what's that insert picture there?
Oh, it's just a picture of see the sand and how much a job it would be to try to dig a foxhole and have it in a cave in on you all the time. And
Sure, can I, let
sure.
me get that. Okay. And then what about this one here?
This is where going in. This is taken by the U.S. Navy, and they you can see the waves. Here's the first wave going in,
Okay.
and here's the second wave. I was right here. You can see the wash on of our boat right here. We were headed in here towards what they called Green Beach. They had each one of these beaches color coded, or they didn't have the beaches go, but they had the flags of that color down there, so the coxswains would know where to go. Because when you're out there in the ocean and trying to get in there and
Right.
shells
That's Mount Suribachi there in the back.
This is Mount Suribachi, and I was right up in here in this little crevice in the mountain, right here with my foxhole, when I watched them raise the flag and was directing fire into the machine gun cave here.
All right. And then last, what is this here? What is this?
This is a map of Iwo Jima.
So Mount Suribachi's down here in the south.
Yes.
And then these are the airfields you talked about. How did you come across this map?
They presented this to me out at the Marine Ball the other night. But each one of us had one of these presented to us the day before the morning we were getting ready to land.
That is a nice presentation gift. Because you were just the keynote at the 2017 Marine Corps Ball for Quebec Battery out of Buckley.
Yes, that's right.
All right, well, what a great evening, Don. So we're going to sign out from Arvada. We're out in Arvada, Colorado with Don Whipple.